Aloha and mahalo for joining me. I'm Janin. Thank you for watching. Today I want to talk to you about acknowledging your gifts. Now, I'm not sure if anybody has ever talked to you about the gifts that you have. I like to talk a lot about the gifts that we've been given from God because we all have gifts, and I think a lot of people, when things come naturally to them, they don't think of it as a gift. But that's exactly what a gift is. It's something that you've been given, and it's something that is given to us to bless the lives of other people as well as to bless our own. And it's something that comes really easy to us, that usually when you do it, you don't have to really think about it. You just do it and things just start to flow. And then you realize that people are starting to make comments telling you things like, wow, that's just amazing, or that was so good, or you make that look so easy. So think about it. Have you ever had people tell you things like that? Wow, where did you learn to do that? And we don't really think about these things very often, but I truly believe that we need to think about our gifts all the time. Because if you don't even acknowledge it and think about it, how can you grow it and expand it? Because like I said, our gifts are meant to be shared with other people. And we can bless the lives of so many people if we just acknowledge it. Because when you do acknowledge it, you tend to think about it more. And once you start thinking about it, it lays the ground for you to cultivate it and to really work on it and to make it even better as time goes on. Now, I know because I've always acknowledged the gifts that I have, and I've always tried to work on it and improve it because I do like to share my gifts with other people. And it brings a smile to other people, which really makes me happy too, knowing that I made someone else happy. And all our gifts are so diverse. There's no two gifts that are alike. People have the gift of sharing love in their heart. Some people have the gift of bringing people together. Gifts come in all sizes, shapes, you name it. It's endless when it comes to gifts. Some people are good at drawing and painting. Some people are good at communicating with others. Believe it or not, all these things are gifts. And the sooner that you can acknowledge it, the sooner it'll start to grow. You'll start to feel happiness and joy inside. And it usually comes from cultivating it and sharing it with other people. And if you don't have any happiness or joy inside of you, the first thing I would say is start acknowledging the gifts that you have. We all have feelings of low self-worth, or who knows, we have all kinds of feelings deep down in our heart, and some we don't even want other people to know. So to acknowledge our gifts might be really hard for some people. But when you acknowledge your gifts, you don't have to go and advertise to the world if you're worried about what other people will say or think. So just tell yourself when you're by yourself, tell yourself that it's okay to acknowledge these gifts and just have a better communication and conversation with yourself. If you're worried, you don't have to tell anybody, because whether you believe it or not or even realize it, people see your gifts. Because we all watch each other as human beings. There's just no getting away around that. We always look at what other people have, and sometimes to a fault, right? We always are telling other people, oh, I wish I was good at that just like you, or you're so good at that, I wish I was like that. So you don't want to do that, because you don't want to negate your own gifts. You want to be able to acknowledge what you have and what you've been given. So focus on the gifts that you have, acknowledge it, and what you have could be really amazing. And that's what we want, right? We want to get our gifts to the point where it's amazing and it feels amazing to us on the inside. At the end of the day, we want to feel joy and happiness and love in our heart. So what I would tell you is please acknowledge your gifts. It's so important because if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. And if you don't acknowledge it, then it's not going to be able to grow, and you might even lose it too if you don't acknowledge it. And I know this from experience, and I know this from teaching many people for many years, whether I was teaching them sewing or art or what have you. And so I want to urge you, I want to challenge you to acknowledge your gifts every single day of your life. See what a difference it'll make. You will be surprised. If you want to learn more about how I can help you acknowledge your gifts, send me an email at janin@fashionablefinance.com. And please subscribe to this channel so I can share all the things that I know in these videos with you every week. And I hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching. Aloha.